If you're a fan of amazing games and love a good deal, then you've chosen the perfect video to watch. Because I'm here to show you some of the best Steam games that are on sale right now. These titles are not only underrated and simply amazing, but also super affordable. If you're ready to discover your next favorite game, smash that like button and let's dive into these must-have titles before the sale ends. A Plague Tale: Innocence is an action-adventure game set in a dark and tumultuous period of 14th century France, during the backdrop of the 100 Years' War and the devastating spread of the Black Death. The game tells the poignant story of Amnesia de Rune, a young noblewoman, and her younger brother Hugo, who suffers from a mysterious illness. As the two siblings are forced to flee their home, they embark on a journey through a world consumed by plague, war, and supernatural forces. The core of the game focuses on the survival of these siblings as they navigate through treacherous environments, including desolate villages, dark forests, and various ruins, all while avoiding the relentless threat of the Inquisition soldiers, as well as swarms of plague-carrying rats that have overrun much of the land. You will control Amnesia, who uses a combination of stealth, quick thinking, and resource management to protect Hugo and navigate the perilous world. Hugo's illness plays a key role in the story, and the bond between the two siblings evolves as they grow and adapt to their harsh circumstances. The gameplay incorporates a mix of stealth, wise combat, and action. Amnesia must make use of the environment and available resources to stay one step ahead of her enemies. The presence of the rat hordes adds an additional layer of tension, requiring you to find ways to use light to hold them back or create distractions to bypass them. Control is a psychological thriller set in the mysterious Federal Bureau of Control, located in the shifting, brutalist oldest house in New York. You play as Jessie Faden, a woman seeking answers about her missing brother while uncovering the dark secrets of the Bureau. When the building is overrun by the corrupting force of the Hiss, Jessie gains telekinetic powers through objects of power, which allows her to manipulate her surroundings in combat and exploration. The non-linear narrative invites deep exploration of the ever-changing environment, revealing hidden lore, new abilities, and twisted mysteries. As you uncover the Bureau's secrets, you'll encounter complex characters and confront the blurred lines between reality and the supernatural, all while questioning the nature of power and control. Far Cry 5 is an open-world first-person shooter set in the fictional Hope County, Montana. It offers a sprawling landscape of forests, rivers, and mountains, filled with opportunities for exploration and action. The game centers around a fanatical doomsday cult known as the Project at Eden's Gate, led by the charismatic and sinister Joseph Seed and his siblings. You assume the role of a deputy sheriff tasked with liberating the region by dismantling the cult's control over the area. You can participate in various activities, including battling cultists, hunting wildlife, fishing, and customizing weapons and vehicles. The game offers a dynamic open world where player choices influence how events unfold. Far Cry 5 also introduces robust cooperative gameplay, allowing friends to join the fight. The campaign is bolstered by unique allies, ranging from a loyal dog to resistance fighters, each offering distinctive abilities. Lost in Random is an action-adventure game. It offers a gothic, fairy tale-inspired world where fate is decided by the roll of a dice. You will control a character named Even, a young girl seeking to rescue her sister from the evil queen who rules the land of Random. The game's dark world is divided into 6 realms, each governed by its own set of chaotic rules. Gameplay blends tactical combat, card collection, and the randomness of dice rolls to create a dynamic and unpredictable experience. You must adapt your strategy on the fly, especially in the shifting environments that reflect the power of randomness. The game is set in a visually striking world, evoking the eerie and whimsical style of Tim Burton's films. Vampyr is an action role-playing game. Set in London during the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, you will assume the role of Dr. Jonathan Reed, a renowned sergeant who has been turned into a vampire. As Reed, you will navigate the dark and atmospheric streets of London, torn between the duty to heal the citizens and the insatiable thirst for blood. The game offers a semi-open world environment divided into 4 districts, each teeming with characters who have their own backgrounds and daily routines. You can choose to uphold your Hippocratic Oath by treating and healing citizens, which can improve district health and provide valuable information. Or give in to your vampiric nature, feeding on citizens to gain strength and unlock various powerful abilities. Combat involves a combination of melee and ranged weapons, as well as supernatural vampire powers, allowing you to confront various enemies, including vampire hunters and other supernatural creatures. The narrative is deeply influenced by player choices, with multiple endings that reflect the moral decisions made throughout the game. Journey to the Savage Planet is a vibrant, humorous space exploration adventure game developed by Typhoon Studios. The story begins as you take on the role of an employee of Kindred Aerospace, a spacefaring company ranked as the 4th best in the galaxy. Your mission is to explore the alien planet ARY-26, cataloging its flora and fauna while uncovering the mysteries hidden on this colorful and bizarre world. Set in a minimalist but richly detailed environment, the game combines exploration, discovery, and light puzzle solving. The action is complemented by a Metroidvania-style progression system where you use various upgrades to access new areas and abilities. You can use tools like a jetpack, grappling hook, and laser pistols, as well as gadgets that enhance movement and combat. The gameplay is largely non-linear, allowing players to explore at their own pace and find new paths and upgrades, which makes the journey feel personal and rewarding. With its lighthearted tone, the game is filled with quirky humor, particularly in the form of an AI overseer who adds a comedic twist to many of your actions. For example, you'll scan creatures like the pufferbird, whose description humorously hints at its fate during your exploration. The game's combat is simple but fun, with enemies ranging from passive creatures to dangerous predators that require creative approaches to defeat. In Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, the tranquil world of Kian is thrown into chaos when the door to the Great Below is breached, releasing ancient deities and their undead legions. Players step in the role of Nor Vanek, a formidable warrior of the Coalition army, accompanied by Enki, a mystical fox-like companion. Together, they embark on a quest to close the door and reclaim their besieged homeland. The game offers a distinctive blend of challenging combat and rapid mobility. Players can seamlessly combine melee attacks, firearms, and magic in rhythmic battles, chaining combos to dispatch enemies. Nor's gunpowder abilities allow for vertical combat strategies, enabling attacks from elevated positions or swift retreats from danger. Enki's magical prowess enhances both combat and exploration, providing strategic advantages and access to new areas. Afterimage is a hand-drawn 2D action-adventure game that offers a dynamic combat system, diverse character builds, and expansive, non-linear levels. Set in the remnants of a fantastical world, you will follow Renee, an amnesiac protagonist, as she embarks on a journey to recover her lost memories and uncover the mysteries of her surroundings. The game features a huge interconnected world filled with hundreds of enemies, including 30 formidable bosses. You can choose from 6 main weapon classes, each with unique skills, and equip various sub-weapons and accessories to tailor your playstyle. The RPG mechanics allow for extensive character customization, enabling you to invest talent points into different stat upgrades and weapon skills. With its rich storytelling, intricate world building, and engaging gameplay mechanics, Afterimage offers a compelling experience for fans of action-adventure games. Cartel Tycoon drops you into the volatile world of narcotics empires. You begin with modest farming operations and gradually expand into a network of plantations, labs, smuggling routes, and laundering fronts. Managing the entire operation requires careful planning. Transport logistics, money laundering chains, resource production, and staff loyalty are all interconnected. As your influence grows, so does the pressure. Rival gangs, corrupt officials, and relentless law enforcement forces threaten to dismantle everything you've built unless you know how to manipulate or eliminate obstacles in your path. The story unfolds through multiple character-driven campaigns. One arc might follow the heir to a crumbling drug empire, trying to restore its former glory, while another explores the rise of an outsider, turning chaos into opportunity. Decisions matter. Expand too quickly and you'll attract too much attention. Move too cautiously and you'll be swallowed by the competition. A unique twist to the game is its succession system. death doesn't end your empire. Instead, control passes to one of your trusted lieutenants, continuing the operation with their own traits and bonuses. This mechanic transforms failure into part of the story, making every downfall an opportunity for rebirth, assuming someone is ready to take the reins. High above the clouds in 1912, the city of Columbia floats as a gleaming symbol of American exceptionalism. Beneath its majestic facade lies a society rotting with fanaticism, racism, and class warfare. Into this fractured paradise steps Booker DeWitt, a man with a violent past and one last shot at redemption. Find a girl named Elizabeth and bring her back. Elizabeth isn't just a captive, she's the key to tearing apart space and time itself. Her power to open rifts to parallel realities makes her both a miracle and a target. As you fight through rebels and monstrous machines, Elizabeth aids you by reshaping the battlefield in real time, summoning cover or weapons. Combat is fast and brutal, mixing traditional firearms with vigors, potent powers that let you hurl fire, control mines, or electrify foes. The city's Skyline transport system lets you leap into aerial skirmishes and ambush enemies from above, turning the battlefield into a vertical playground. But this isn't just a mission. It's a spiral into fractured identities, looping timelines, and truths that rewrite everything you thought you knew. What begins as a rescue becomes a reckoning. In the peculiar world of We Happy Few, the sun never sets on the illusion of happiness. Set in an alternate 1960s Britain, the town of Wellington Wells thrives on a collective denial, maintained by a mandatory hallucinogen called joy. This drug paints over the bleak realities of a society haunted by its past, replacing them with vibrant hallucinations and enforced cheerfulness. The townsfolk, adorned with permanent grins and white masks, live in a state of artificial bliss, oblivious to the crumbling infrastructure and the moral decay beneath their feet. The narrative unfolds through the intertwined stories of three individuals: a man seeking the truth about his missing brother, Sally Boyle, a chemist entangled in the very system she helped sustain, and Ollie Starkey, a former soldier battling his own fragmented memories. Each character's journey peels back layers of the town's dark secrets, revealing the price of conformity and the cost of remembering. Their paths cross and diverge, painting a multifaceted picture of resistance against a society that punishes dissent with forced medication or worse. Gameplay blends stealth, survival, and exploration, challenging you to navigate a procedurally generated world where appearances are deceiving. Choices carry weight, influencing not only immediate outcomes, but also the broader narrative arc. Beyond the main storyline, additional content delves into the lives of other residents, offering fresh perspectives and gameplay mechanics. In the neon-lit streets of Yokohama, a decomposing body is discovered in an abandoned warehouse, setting off a chain of events that will test the boundaries between justice and vengeance. The prime suspect, Akihiro Ehara, is a convicted police officer who claims to have committed the murder while being apprehended for another crime at the same time. This contradiction leads Detective Takayuki Yagami into a complex investigation that uncovers a web of corruption, bullying, and a broken legal system. As Yagami delves deeper, he goes undercover at Seiryo High School, where he becomes a club advisor to expose the rampant bullying within the institution. This role allows him to infiltrate various school clubs, each with its own unique activities and challenges. From dance battles to boxing matches, these side stories not only provide insight into the lives of the students, but also offer a reprieve from the main investigation, enriching the narrative with diverse experiences. The investigative mechanics are central to the gameplay, requiring Yagami to utilize a combination of traditional detective work and modern technology. Mutant Year Zero: Road to Eden is a tactical role-playing game that blends turn-based combat with exploration in a post-apocalyptic world. Set in a world where humanity has collapsed, the game follows a group of mutated survivors, each with unique abilities, on a journey through a ruined landscape, uncovering secrets and confronting dangerous threats. The story revolves around the characters as they explore the remnants of civilization, encountering hostile creatures, and uncovering the mysteries of their world. You will guide the mutants through a combination of strategic exploration and tactical combat, where every decision counts. The game's world is open for exploration, with each area filled with items to scavenge, enemies to fight, and lore to uncover. Combat is turn-based, and you will control your characters in a variety of ways, making use of stealth, ranged, and close-quarters attacks. Choosing the right approach for each battle is crucial, and the game rewards careful planning and tactical positioning. With a deep narrative and strategic gameplay, Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden offers a unique and engaging experience for fans of tactical RPGs. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is a first-person action-adventure game set in the expansive western frontier of Pandora. You will assume the role of a Navy orphan, previously raised by the RDA, who awakens after years in suspended animation to explore a vast open world divided into distinct regions, each with unique biomes, quests, and inhabitants. The narrative unfolds as the protagonist reconnects with her heritage, discovers the true essence of being Na'vi, and unites local tribes to resist the RDA's exploitation of Pandora's resources. The game offers a blend of traditional Na'vi weaponry, such as bows and spears, alongside human firearms like assault rifles and shotguns, providing diverse combat experiences. You can utilize Na'vi Sense to highlight interactable objects and enemy weak points, enhancing strategic gameplay. Crafting plays a significant role, with materials gathered from the environment used to create ammunition and consumables. The protagonist's agility allows for advanced acrobatic movements, including double jumps, and the ability to ride flying creatures for aerial navigation. In the unforgiving world of Conan Exiles, you begin as a condemned exile, crucified, and left to perish under the scorching desert sun. Fate intervenes when Conan himself rescues you, setting you free to navigate the perilous exiled lands. Stripped of possessions and bearing a mysterious, serpent-shaped bracelet, your survival hinges on mastering the art of endurance. Gather essential resources like stone and wood to construct shelter, craft tools, and forge weapons. The environment teems with threats, from ferocious wildlife to hostile factions such as the Darfari cannibals and the Black Hand pirates. The exiled lands are vast and diverse, encompassing scorching deserts, dense forests, icy tundras, and volcanic regions. Each area presents unique challenges and resources, encouraging exploration and adaptation. Scattered throughout are remnants of an ancient civilization, towering ruins and cryptic inscriptions hinting at a rich, enigmatic history waiting to be uncovered. Religion plays a significant role in your journey. At character creation, you pledge allegiance to a deity such as Set, Yog, or Mitra, each granting distinct advantages and crafting recipes. Establishing and upgrading altars to your chosen god enables the crafting of unique items and abilities, adding a layer of depth to your survival strategy. Locked deep within a decaying bunker, you wake up alone, disoriented, and surrounded by signs of something gone terribly wrong. The silence is broken only by distant echoes and the occasional scrape of something not quite human. With the exits sealed and supplies scarce, survival becomes a desperate puzzle. Find explosives, ration fuel to keep the generator running, and avoid drawing the attention of a creature that hunts by sound. Every step inside the bunker is a gamble. The lights offer temporary safety, but the generator burns through fuel fast. A hand-cranked flashlight might light the way, but its noise can be a death sentence. Tools and weapons are out there, but so are traps, locked doors, and dead ends. Whether you're crafting makeshift solutions or taking risks to explore, every action has weight. With randomized layouts and events, each attempt brings fresh tension and uncertainty. It's not just about escaping, it's about surviving a nightmare that adapts to your every move. Divinity Original Sin 2 is a critically acclaimed role-playing game, renowned for its deep storytelling, strategic turn-based combat, and expansive world-building. Set in the rich and immersive universe of Rivellon, you embark on the journey as a Godwoken, individuals capable of harnessing the powerful magic known as Source. The narrative unfolds as these characters confront the looming threat of the Voidwoken, monstrous entities that threaten the realm. The game offers a high degree of freedom, allowing players to choose from a variety of races and classes, each with unique abilities and backgrounds. This diversity influences interactions with the world and its inhabitants, leading to a multitude of possible outcomes. The turn-based combat system emphasizes tactical depth, encouraging players to think strategically and utilize the environment to their advantage. In Sonic Frontiers, our favorite blue hedgehog finds himself on the enigmatic Starfall Islands, a place teeming with ancient secrets and advanced technologies. You will dash through diverse terrains, from lush forests and flowery fields to ancient ruins and expansive deserts, all in a quest to gather the Chaos Emeralds and uncover the island's mysteries. The gameplay offers a fresh twist on the classic Sonic experience, while retaining signature moves like high-speed running, ring collecting, and rail grinding. Sonic now boasts new abilities. He can scale walls, execute combat maneuvers, and utilize the Psy-Loop, a technique where drawing shapes like an infinity symbol grants temporary boosts. Collectibles such as Cocos enhance Sonic's speed and ring capacity, while memory tokens unlock interactions with familiar faces like Tails, Amy, and Knuckles. Combat in Sonic Frontiers is more dynamic than ever. Sonic faces off against a variety of robotic adversaries, from standard foes to formidable Guardian bosses. Defeating these enemies yields experience points, allowing you to unlock new moves and abilities. The open-world design is peppered with puzzles and challenges, ensuring that exploration is both rewarding and engaging. Atomic Heart is a first-person shooter. Set in an alternate 1950s Soviet Union, the game unfolds in Facility 3826, the nation's premier scientific research center. In this retro-futuristic world, scientific advancements have led to the creation of the Polymer, a liquid programmable module, and a networked artificial intelligence called Collective 1.0, linking robots for enhanced efficiency. The narrative takes a dark turn when a robot uprising plunges the facility into chaos. You will assume the role of Sergei Nechayev, equipped with a polymer glove, granting abilities such as telekinesis, freezing, shielding, and electricity manipulation. These powers can be combined with a diverse arsenal of melee and ranged weapons, which can be crafted and upgraded, using parts scavenged from defeated robots and household appliances. The game also features quick-time events and various challenges throughout the main campaign. Visually, Atomic Heart presents a unique and stunning aesthetic, blending Soviet-era design with futuristic elements. The art direction has been praised for its originality and attention to detail. Spyro Reignited Trilogy breathes new life into the classic adventures of the feisty Purple Dragon, offering players a chance to relive or experience for the first time the charm and excitement of the original trilogy. This collection includes fully remastered versions of all three games, each meticulously recreated with vibrant visuals and enhanced gameplay. The trilogy stays true to the original level designs and mechanics, ensuring that longtime fans will feel right at home, while newcomers enjoy a polished platforming experience. Players can glide through expansive landscapes, engage in fiery combat with a variety of foes, and tackle numerous puzzles and mini-games that add depth and variety to the gameplay. The inclusion of updated controls and a dynamic camera system ensures a smooth and responsive experience, allowing for precise navigation and combat. Total War Warhammer 3 is the grand finale of Creative Assembly's epic strategy trilogy set in the Warhammer Fantasy Battles universe. This installment combines the strategy and grand-scale battles that the series is known for, with the fantastical elements of the Warhammer world, featuring gods, demons, and iconic heroes. In Total War Warhammer 3, you can take control of numerous factions, each with unique units, mechanics, and objectives. A major addition in this entry is the Realm of Chaos, where you will face the forces of the Chaos Gods in a brutal fight for dominance. The game also introduces the Immortal Empires campaign, allowing you to control factions from all three Total War Warhammer titles, resulting in an enormous world filled with endless possibilities. Risk of Rain 2 is a critically acclaimed third-person action roguelike developed by Hopoo Games and published by Gearbox Publishing. Players embark on a journey to escape a hostile alien planet, battling waves of diverse and frenzied monsters, either solo or in multiplayer modes. The game stands out for its dynamic environments, procedurally generated levels, and the ability to combine loot in creative ways, leading to endless gameplay variations. The roster of survivors, each with unique skills and playstyles, adds strategic depth. You can master characters and collect powerful items, allowing you to evolve into a formidable force. Risk of Rain 2's adrenaline-pumping combat and secrets encourage exploration, while its co-op mode supports crossplay between platforms like Steam and the Epic Games Store, enhancing its accessibility. Warhammer 40,000: Boltgun is a single-player first-person shooter that masterfully blends the grimdark universe of Warhammer 40,000 with the frenetic gameplay and pixelated aesthetics reminiscent of 1990s retro shooters. In Boltgun, players assume the role of Malum Cedo, a Sternguard veteran space marine of the Ultramarines chapter. Malum's mission is to retrieve a powerful artifact and thwart the nefarious plans of Chaos forces led by the Chaos sorcerer Tumulus Samael. The narrative unfolds across various environments, from the industrial landscapes of Graia to the chaotic realms aboard an Inquisitor's ship, offering a rich backdrop for the intense action. Gameplay emphasizes high-speed, visceral combat, encouraging players to utilize a diverse arsenal characteristic of a Space Marine, including the iconic Boltgun. The game challenges players to navigate through hordes of Chaos Space Marines and Daemons, with level designs that evoke the maze-like structures of classic shooters. While the early stages introduce new weapons and enemy types, some reviews note that the momentum may wane once these elements plateau midway through the game. A Plague Tale: Requiem continues the harrowing journey of siblings Amicia and Hugo de Rune, set 6 months after their previous trials. Seeking solace in southern France, their hopes for peace are dashed when Hugo's mysterious affliction resurfaces, accompanied by the resurgence of devastating rat swarms. Determined to find a cure, Amicia and Hugo embark on a perilous voyage to a secluded island from Hugo's visions, all while evading relentless adversaries. The gameplay retains its signature stealth approach, with players guiding Amicia through environments teeming with both human adversaries and ravenous rats. Amicia's arsenal has expanded to include a versatile knife for close-quarters combat, a crossbow for engaging armored foes, and her trusty sling for ranged attacks. The alchemical system is enriched with new concoctions, such as tar, which can amplify light sources to incinerate enemies or create barriers of flame. Hugo's abilities have also evolved. His echo power reveals enemy positions through obstacles, and his command over rat hordes can be harnessed to overwhelm threats, though this power risks spiraling beyond his control. Light and shadow dynamics remain crucial, as rats shun illumination, compelling Amicia and Hugo to manipulate their surroundings to progress safely. The progression system rewards exploration and tactical play. The narrative delves into profound themes of family, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of hope amidst overwhelming adversity. Laika: Aged Through Blood is a unique Motorvania, blending Metroidvania gameplay with vehicular action in a post-apocalyptic, Western-inspired setting. The game tells the compelling story of a mother coyote warrior seeking vengeance against oppressive forces to reclaim her tribe's freedom. You will navigate a beautiful hand-drawn world, using a motorcycle as both a mode of traversal and a combat tool. Notable mechanics include performing acrobatic stunts like backflips to reload weapons and involving slow-motion shootouts, adding a dynamic edge to traditional Metroidvania exploration. Crysis 2 Remastered drops you into a fractured New York City, torn apart by an alien invasion and a deadly virus. Skyscrapers crumble, streets are abandoned, and the remnants of civilization echo with tension. You step into the boots of Alcatraz, a Marine who inherits the powerful Nanosuit 2.0, a piece of cutting-edge tech loaded not only with enhanced abilities, but with the memories and unfinished mission of its previous owner. The suit refines its powers into 2 core modes: armor for absorbing damage and stealth for slipping past enemies unnoticed. Strength and speed will kick in automatically through your actions, while a limited energy supply adds tactical weight to every move. Visually, the remaster brings sharper detail and atmosphere to every shattered street and alien-filled corridor, turning a city under siege into a dramatic, evolving battlefield. Set sail once more with Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate, as he embarks on a quest to uncover the elusive secret of Monkey Island. This latest installment in the Monkey Island series offers a fresh perspective on the classic tale, blending nostalgia with new adventures. The narrative picks up years after Guybrush's previous escapades, with the pirate hero reflecting on his storied past. Determined to solve the mystery of Monkey Island, he reunites with familiar faces and confronts new challenges. The story artfully balances humor and heartfelt moments, providing a satisfying conclusion to the series' overarching plot. The intuitive interface streamlines interactions, allowing for a seamless adventure. Banishers: Ghosts of New Eden is an action role-playing game that offers a compelling narrative set in 1695 New Eden, a colonial settlement plagued by a sinister curse. Players assume the roles of Antia Duarte and Red Mac Wraith, a pair of Banishers, skilled spirit hunters, tasked with lifting the malevolent curse afflicting the community. The storyline delves into themes of love, loss, and sacrifice, presenting players with morally complex decisions that significantly influence the fate of both the living and the spectral inhabitants of New Eden. The gameplay features a dynamic combat system that combines Red's physical weaponry, including a rifle and sword, with Antia's supernatural abilities. This blend allows for fluid and strategic battles against various spectral adversaries. Players can enhance their characters by unlocking new gear and abilities, tailoring their combat style to their preferences. Exploration is a key component, with players navigating diverse landscapes and engaging in haunting cases. Days Gone is an open-world action-adventure game set in a post-apocalyptic Pacific Northwest. It follows Deacon St. John, a drifter and bounty hunter, as he battles hordes of freakers, infected zombie-like creatures, while searching for answers about his lost loved ones. The game features dynamic horde battles and stealth-based combat. You will rely heavily on a customizable motorcycle for exploration and survival, in a world where resources are scarce and danger is everywhere. A day-night cycle and dynamic weather impact gameplay, making survival more challenging. Praised for its gripping story and atmospheric world, Days Gone balances emotional storytelling with intense action. GRIME begins with a collapse, a singularity that gives rise to a creature with a black hole for a head. From this strange birth, a journey unfolds through a world carved from living stone and twisted flesh, filled with crumbling civilizations and grotesque life forms. Everything encountered, be it monstrous or majestic, can be absorbed to grow stronger, both in body and ability. The gameplay blends tight, punishing combat with the layered exploration of a Metroidvania. Weapons are alive, shifting in form and function, from jagged swords to insectile whips, each with its own combat style. Timing and precision are key. Absorbing enemy attacks at the right moment restores health and unlocks upgrades that transforms how battles unfold. Every new encounter feels like a puzzle wrapped in violence. Abilities evolve based on absorbed traits, encouraging experimentation and allowing different approaches to movement and combat. Boss fights are towering challenges, each unlocking new powers that open up previously unreachable parts of the world. The environments are surreal and unsettling, caverns that weep, deserts of shifting faces, structures that pulse with organic decay. Clues to the world's lore are scattered in cryptic dialogue and visual storytelling, making every discovery feel earned. Valiant Hearts: The Great War tells a deeply human story, set against the harsh realities of World War I. The narrative weaves together the lives of 4 strangers and a loyal dog, each caught in the turmoil of a world torn apart by conflict. As their journeys cross, their personal struggles and hopes for survival unfold in tender and heartbreaking moments. You'll navigate through challenges that capture the hardships of the battlefield and overcome obstacles that test wit and patience. It is a quiet but powerful reminder of the human cost in a terrible war. In Maneater, you take control of a female bull shark on a quest for revenge against a fisherman who disfigured you as a pup and killed your mother. Starting as a small shark in the dangerous Gulf Coast waters, you must hunt and consume aquatic life to grow stronger, evolving into a massive mega shark. As you progress, you'll unlock powerful upgrades to enhance your combat abilities, face off against other apex predators, and hunt down the fisherman, who's made it his life's mission to destroy sharks. Along the way, you'll encounter human bounty hunters and explore a vast aquatic world filled with threats, all while uncovering the story of your vengeance. The game combines action RPG elements with a thrilling story, giving you the opportunity to rewrite the predator-prey dynamic. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel even more, grab me a coffee over at Buy Me a Coffee, link in the description. Every bit helps me keep bringing you the best deals and epic games. Catch you in the next one, and thanks for the support.